Got it.
Do you hear that?
No.
It's very it's very festive around here.
It's funny. We didn't discuss it. We both were like, we should get that Christmas tree in the background. We should get that Christmas tree.
My main object was to get that lamp in. That was my main object. But the tree is also part of the presentation here. What is up with you? What are you doing with the hat on? Is it cold in your house? Or you just being incognito or something?
Just being weird.
You're reminding me of Chris Anton right now with the hat.
I am. What my behavior?
So what happened to your hair? You cut off your hair?
No, it just got squished by the hat.
No, that'll do it.
Also, a lot of it fell out because I'm old.
I feel like cracking open a beer right now. I think we're just going to bullshit for a while.
Let's do it. All right, 2022.
So this is the
yeah.
What's up? Did you want to say?
No,
something?
please do. I was going to start what you were going to start. So go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to start it?
No. You're better at that first part.
I'll do it.
Spiel. Yeah.
I'll do the spiel. So this is the Getcha Some Productions podcast and vlogcast, vlog extravaganza. Getcha Some Productions. We are a podcast covering all things related to music production, from the very first note to the very last fan. We create music, and we seek to inspire others to do the same. My name is Keith.
My name is Daniel.
Hello. So, and this is oh yeah. So we'll say every single episode is a business meeting between me and Dan, as we seek to create a music empire right before your very eyes and ears. And it's going swimmingly. We're kicking ass and taking names. So we usually plug reverb.com. You want to say something about Reverb?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we're really happy to be affiliated with reverb.com. Mm-hmm. It's just a great online resource for any of your music needs, your equipment, you need any stuff. It's a really great, it's great for window shopping too, because they have a lot of really interesting stuff. But y'all, if you got to do any shopping, got to get yourself some guitar strings, a new instrument, anything, we've got a link we provide below. We get a little bit of a, what's the right term for it? It's not a commission. It's a,
I think it would technically be a commission, right?
It doesn't cost you anything extra to use our link. It's just gravy. That's so right. Please, if you're interested in the video or you're just browsing by and you're like, oh, I have to get something anyway, you can check out reverb.com. I can't say enough about it. I just got an awesome bass pedal through reverb.com.
Which one did you get again?
It is the Bass Overdrive 2. Bass, no, oh shit. Sorry, I gotta get gotta remember the name, but it'll come to me. Anyway, I got an awesome octave. It's an octave pedal,
right?
And it blends like two styles of octave pedals, analog. And it's just been awesome. So yay reverb.com. Like I said, we got the links provided below. Go check it out, and they got everything.
Is it when you play bass octave, is it down an octave or up an octave?
Good, that's a great question. This is typically it's a drop octave.
Yeah. So you want that sub bass.
So yes, it's sub bass. But the thing is, it doesn't really track very well once you go below D, like not even that low on a bass for a bass.
Not low D, not like two.
No, not low. No,
down.
I'm talking about like a 4-string bass.
Wow.
It'll track down to C, kind of.
Yeah.
But it starts losing some of its definition.
Yeah.
But where it excels is in like two separate, two areas where it excels. I'm sure there's many more. Mm-hmm. If you are doing upper neck stuff, like if you're doing a solo or something, and you're on a higher register, it'll add in a lot of meat to it, a lot of drop in that bass. Also, if you're playing, I'd say middle position, not even high position, middle position, it also does really great. And that's where you get a sort of sub sound, and you can create a synth bass sound. So if you're playing like a punchy line, that you would know, let's say I'd normally play it down like 3rd fret on the low string, like G minor in bass. You play it down there. Now, instead of playing it there, it's not that you're going to add in a super low G under that. No, you play it up an octave with that pedal on. Now you still have your nice low G in there, but since it's doubled, you get like a punchy, like synth voicing, which it's really cool. I've really been enjoying it. Like, it passed the test immediately of like, does it cut through a live mix? And like, this pedal was obviously designed and engineered like live, 100%. Just like right through the live mix, it sounded awesome. And
if you think of the brand, if I think you had texted it to me actually, but God,
I'm such a space cadet. I should have this shit ready.
Well, we weren't going to talk about it. We weren't necessarily about to talk about it, but what's funny? Yeah, it didn't.
If you look it up, like bass octave pedal, it's going to be like
it'll be like one of the
OBD2. OBD2, I think. For some reason, that's coming. Octave Bass Deluxe 2, I think. Well, it's not Electro Harmonics. I don't think it. Maybe it is.
You know what's funny? OBD is like OBD apparently is like something with a car.
It's a scanner. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So even when you look up OBD pedal, it has something to do with the scanner of the car or the gas pedal of the car. So
no. It's I am totally like mixing crossing wires because OBD2 is like is a thing.
Yeah, because you're a gearhead now, so you're like thinking about you're mixing up bass guitar and your car stuff now.
That's right.
I'll tell a quick I had the Boss Octave pedal on my board for a while. Before
I got it. Sorry to interrupt.
What was it?
Bass Octave Deluxe. It's the MXR. M288.
Okay. So people you're vouching for the quality of that pedal. I know MXR makes great pedals.
I am vouching for it, and I'm looking on Reverb right now. You can buy a used one of these bad boys for under $90.
That's wow.
That's secondhand. New they are about 130 to 140.
130 to 140.
Yeah, and they're gorgeous metallic blue pedals. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I used to use an octave pedal. You're back. Hi. We lost your video. Hello there. I used to use an octave pedal after college, but before Whiz Bang, when I was in that band with Jerome, and we used to do a Soundgarden cover. I think it was, it wasn't Soundgarden. It was whatever band Chris Cornell was in, Audioslave. We did an Audioslave cover, and it required, I think, like it was either tuned down or maybe the guitar genuinely was an octave pedal, but I used to fake it and use that Boss Octave pedal to play those low riffs. So I didn't have to detune my guitar or have a separate guitar or do drop D or anything like that. I would just play, I would just, play it in standard tuning, but use the octave pedal. Actually sounded sick.
Yeah, no, they're awesome pedals.
Yeah, you can tune it up and make really cool sounding stuff out of that. So, so that's the gear review for the intro.
That's the gear review.
Now, I really wanted to do this show because I'm like super psyched about 2022. We're recording this on December 2nd, January 2nd, 2022. So this is 2022. And there's two things about 2022. Actually, this is just an aside. Did you know that the year that Soylent Green takes place was the year 2022?
Huh, I did
so
not
the movie
know that.
was made in the 60s, I guess, maybe the 70s, but it takes place in a dystopian future where food has run out and people are being fed people, but you don't know until the end, spoiler alert, but it takes place in 2022. Anyway, so here we are.
There we go.
But I was psyched to do this show because I feel like maybe there is something about New Year's and like resolutions and stuff where you get like a burst of energy. And so I feel like a burst of, I don't know about energy, but optimism and enthusiasm for where we can take this project in the new year. I'll tell you what I was thinking. So right now we pay for web hosting. We pay for something called Drip, which is an email service. And we pay for the podcast opening. All this stuff adds up to maybe a couple $100 a month, maybe, right? It's like one is 20, one is 40. But I sort of felt inspired that there's a way to do this Twitter marketing where you just set up all these tweets and it runs automatically, and we could run our
like our promotions or
promotions for like the books we read and stuff like that, and anything we want to promote, we can run promotions, and it just automatically posts on Twitter for us, and you can have it running day and night every day of the year and sort of generate revenue that way. And we have, because we've been doing this podcast for a little over a year now, we have some like stuff in the can that we can use now to generate this stuff. Like we read that book, we read part of it, but there's ways we can structure marketing stuff. But before we pay for the Twitter thing, I started thinking like, wait a minute, we pay for this email marketing thing.
Yeah.
That we haven't used at all. And I thought maybe this year could be a fun year to start an email marketing campaign. And I did buy also a class many years ago, actually, called Email Marketing. Email marketing. I don't know what it is. The guy's name is Graham English. I own this class. It's dirt cheap. It's like $20, $10 for the class. And I started taking it the other day. And basically it's like, write an email, like tell your superhero story, Then it's like the second email is this. It's just like email marketing 101. And it's just like, it would be fun for us to do, like, just use Oliver's Musical Genius, for instance, as like we've been using it basically as our R&D to test out these ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you shoot the shit, come up, like use this guy's template to brainstorm funky, weird story ideas, draft them, put them into emails, put them into this marketing thing and let it run and see what happens and use it as our testing thing. The reason I bring up Oliver's Musical Genius is because what I had in mind for the background story was actually something more fantastical, something along the, and this is only coincidence that I'm wearing a fish shirt, but something like more along the lines of like the Gamehenge saga, or like even something like Whiz Bang, something that's not about us or about an actual band of humans, but something that's more of like a cartoon or something just weird, like whatever weirdness we think of.
Mm-hmm.
We just fucking write crazy stories and email them to people, and see, just see what the craziest thing we can think of is, right? I have a loose story that I've started, but I thought we could use this guy's marketing template.
Okay.
And the emails that he says you have to draft. And it's basically like, you're telling stories, you're introducing to the members of the band. These are people we're going to make up because there are no members of the band. All weird stories we can make up. We can have someone draw artwork. We can have a cartoon made. I don't even know, all sorts of weird stuff. Come up with it all, make the email thing, then release an album. We had an EP that I recorded in high school. We have a bunch of live stuff that's recorded. We can release that. We can make a recording. I don't even know. It's like, and just see, how it works. Get comfortable with it. Have fun doing it. And then justify the price, this $40 a month price of this drip email service. I have other emails drafted. Like I have an intro email for Getcha Some Productions.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may have a handshake email drafted, but this will run an automated email marketing thing for, whatever we want. So that's what I was thinking could be something we could do and could be fun.
I like it. It's so funny that no, that really hit a good nerve. I like that idea because I like the idea of the fantasy and the fiction and being super creative. Because I would love to give that a shot. I think that's a really creative and fun idea you got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was just something I thought, to kick off 2022 would be fun to try to do. Now, another thing we said, I'm just checking our time. We're 14 minutes in. The other thing we said we were going to do on this particular podcast was to see if I can try to do a screen share and see if I can play music.
Yes.
So let me just ask you something.
Yes.
What happens when I do this? Is there something happening?
I hear clicking.
Can you see my face still?
Yeah, I can see your face. Everything's going. Everything's going.
Let me ask you something. Can you hear this?
No. Wait.
Could you hear that?
It just sounded like a hissing sound, like something coming through headphones across the room or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try this. I'm going to try to do a screen share.
Mm-hmm. You have some music queued up or something you could.
I have Apple Music open.
Okay.
And I have the share screen is literally like a green button right in the bottom of the screen. Okay, so you tell me what this looks like when I share the screen. Oh, hang on.
What happened?
It actually, music, it shows you whatever's open in your background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try this. Oh. Okay, sorry, privacy. Zoom will be able to record the contents of your screen
Yes.
later. Hold on. So this is Zoom would like to record this computer screen. Grant access to this application in security and privacy located in system preferences.
Okay.
So, allow the apps below to record the contents of your screen even while using other apps. Okay, so it's going to force me to quit.
So it's going to force you to quit because you need to go change settings, or?
It's going to force me to quit.
Uh-huh.
It's going to force me to quit Zoom before it's forcing me to quit. Yeah, so I'm looking at you now. It won't allow me to change the system preferences to record until
We have to start anew.
I quit Zoom. So we could literally just make this an ultra short podcast. Yes. And do a quick one just to test it.
Let's do it. Come on, we're here. Let's strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do.
All right.
First thing I'm going to do is the outro. Please like and subscribe and leave a rating and review. Or, as we always ask you to do, please troll us and say rude things. That's even better, actually. Please share with others. Not this podcast, but love and attention, caring. And also, shut this podcast off. Go play music. Go do something with yourself. Do something with your life. That's it. And thank you for watching.
Send nudes. Bye.